Hi everyone, I just wanted to make this video as a follow-up to our workshop from yesterday. Thank you again so much to all of you for participating. It was so much fun making music with you, and hopefully having had the chance now to sit with some of the ideas that we talked about, have the chance to sleep on them, that they're starting to make a little bit more sense. But I wanted to make this video just as a brief overview of the concepts that we talked about, so that you have a concise place to look at them instead of trying to time skip through the video that you'll get of the full workshop. In addition to this video, I also found a couple of chord charts, one specifically that just lays out the chords that we talked about and that I'll go through again in this video briefly, and then one that's much larger and more comprehensive. So I would definitely encourage you to use that more simple chord chart to start, and then once those chords feel like second nature, then you could work on some of the other chords in double C tuning. But as I mentioned yesterday, you'll get so much mileage out of just some of those simple chords that should give you a lot to work with from the start. So in regards to those chords, I just wanted to give you an overview again. This is our C major chord in double C tuning. I have the second fret of our top string, our first string, held down. If I wanted to play the F chord in this tuning, I would hold down the third fret of our first string and the second fret of our third string. If I wanted to play G major, I would hold down the second fret of the fourth string and the second fret of the second string. Then moving on to our A minor chord, I would hold down the second fret of the third string and the second fret of the first string. C, F, G, A minor, C. So hopefully that helps along with the chord charts for you. With an overview of the right hand, just to go through that bum diddy rhythm again. Again, we're striking through the string, and our thumb is catching on our drone string to create that sound. Eventually, once that starts to feel like second nature, then you can bounce between our second and first strings, where the beginning of the bum is going to be on that second string, and then diddy is going to start on our first string, followed by the drone string. That's great. So those are really the core rhythms that you want to work on with the right hand. Then you can start to do the drop thumb idea that we talked about, where you're moving your thumb from the drone string to one of our melodic strings. So in this case, I'm moving to the second string. You could move to the third string or the fourth string. So that's something that I really encourage you to work on slowly until it starts to feel nice and natural. Those were the core concepts that we looked on with the right hand. Also the idea of you can sweep through the strings. Again, I use both my first and my second fingernail to do that, to get sort of a sweep through the strings, like a flamenco guitarist almost. So that's a really good technique to use as well, and it's really good when you're trying to play full chords with the clawhammer style. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about again is this idea of left hand pizzicato, or hammer on and pull off, or left hand plucking of the strings. So you can do this practicing it on its own. I think between the second fret and the open string works. Third and second is a really good place to work on as well. So then when you start to add it, so again, you're just doing the rhythm Sandwiched between that motion is this hammer on and pull off. And that's where you can get some really interesting rhythms. So that is just sort of an overview of some of the ideas that we talked about. If there's anything more in depth, hopefully it was covered in the workshop yesterday. But again, feel free to reach out to me with any questions. If at some point you were thinking that you'd like to take lessons, I find that can be really helpful when we work on a topic really at everyone's speed and comfort level. But please feel free to reach out to me with questions, and I hope to see you again when we do the next banjo workshop. Thanks so much. Have a great day.